Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, I'm Rubimi Gaziwa and I'm doing travel vlogs, and right now I'm starting doing family vlogs and lifestyle. So today we will do the question and answer, and the topic is Filipina married to foreigner and living in UAE. So I asked my family and friends what are the things that makes them curious about a Filipina being married to foreigner, and really I received lots of wonderful questions. But before I will answer all the questions, I just want to give a brief information about my husband. So my husband's name is Ruslan, and he's currently a citizen and living in Uzbekistan. But originally, all his relatives, his mother, his father came from in Crimea. And Crimea is part of Russian Federation. The language that they are using is, of course, Tatar and Russian, but the way he's communicating to his parents is Russian because he just know little bit of Tatar language. So that's it, and let's jump to our question and answer. Are you excited? Because I am super excited to answer this wonderful question. Before we will proceed to our question, I just want to tell everyone that my son is already awake and he's doing some naughty stuff at my back and some unnecessary noises, but it's okay, it's normal, right? Yeah. So let us jump to our first question. Question number 1, how did you met or your love story? So Ruslan and I, we met at work. We are co-workers actually. There are two companies, but one owner, okay? A construction company and the general trading. So what is going on? Like the construction company, they're ordering materials to our office, the general trading, and we are the one who's purchasing construction materials for them. So that is the scenario. So probably most of the time, the engineers, the site engineers, they are calling to buy some construction materials. I arrived in UAE, so let us start with arriving in the UAE. So I arrived in the UAE way back January 2014. Yes, January 2014, and I landed my first job as receptionist first week of February 2014. So everything for me is new, everything is fresh, everything, okay? And I really don't know that here in the UAE, of course, I'm so stupid, I'm so young that time, that they have different accent here, as in different accent. Different nationality, different accent. So, one day, someone is calling me, ringing, my phone is ringing. So I just like, hello, good morning, this is Ruby, how may I help you? Okay, then in the other sides, like, oh hello, this is engineer Moshan, something like this. I really don't understand his name. Promise, swear to God, I really don't understand his name. I really cannot understand his accent, you know? And I asked him, sir, can you spell your name? So I get my pen and my notebook, and then I just, what? Like, really, I'm so stupid, as in. So I just conclude that maybe this is Engineer Moshan, something like this. So I transferred the call to the purchase department, and I'm so lucky that the person in the purchase department is Filipina, and she's really super nice, and I really love her. And she's like, I was like hello, che, someone is calling me and his name is Engineer Moshan, something like this. And after telling that name, she's really laughing, like, and then I told, like, he's searching for this type of material, construction material. I was like, okay, that is Engineer Ruslan. I said, okay, Ruslan. So I memorized his name that time. And that was really an awkward first encounter. So really, I'm so stupid. So actually, in the general trading company, all the big boss are there, okay? From the owner, from the director, from the general manager, from the project manager. So the head of Ruslan, his office is in our building, okay, where I'm working. So since I am the reception, so I am the first one, it's near in the door. In my left side is the office of the project manager, a project engineer. That is the direct boss of Ruslan. So seemed like he become interested. Maybe because of my stupidness. But actually, when I asked him, he told me that like people are talking about me. So they're talking about me, and he become like interested. So he went to the office, and then he saw me. He saw me, and he fall in love. He's telling like love at first sight. Okay, love at first sight. So he come to me directly. He's with one guy that time. He's one of the foreman time who's always with him. His name is Zulfikar. Went to the office. Okay, then he opened the door and he's going directly to my area. Okay, he's telling like, hi, I'm Engineer Ruslan. He's watching to me like he's really watching to me. It's really I feel so conscious that time, like why he's watching to me like this, you know. But actually he already fall in love. So he go there, and then the next day he went again, and then this time he's asking me to move to his flat, you know. This is like a second encounter. Yeah, I think second or third encounter. He asked me to move to his flat, and I was thinking like, why should I move in your flat? Because you will become my wife. This is his word, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. Like you are the one, or you will become my wife. Something like that. Then at that time I was in a relationship, really long time relationship. We're almost 5 years if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and I was thinking like, okay, this person is crazy. Really, this person is crazy. Like, and this will be always the scenario, you know, like every time he's going to the office, he's asking me to move to his place. It was then like I was okay, we have problem with my ex, so we separated ways. By that time, he's always asking me to move to his flat. At the same time, he wants me to like just go somewhere, hanging out together. What? So I remember it was October 23. I agree with him. I agree that we will go somewhere. And by that time, I really don't want my family to know that I will go with a foreign guy, okay? With a foreigner. So I remember telling like, I have co-workers before. She's a Filipina as well. Her name is Jessie. She's cleaner, like cleaning the office, and she's really a good friend of mine. So I asked her like, if my mom will ask you or ask your number, I will give your number, and then if she will ask where I am, please tell that I am with you. Seems like I am a teenager, you know. So I remember bringing one clothes also, like dress for Friday event, because I will go to Abu Dhabi. But before going to Abu Dhabi, I will just do some naughty stuff, like hanging out with him somewhere. I remember wearing white tattered jeans, and then my top was yellow long sleeve. Yeah. So I was so nervous that time, because maybe I'm so nervous because I'm so afraid with my mom and my aunt, promise honestly, because they really don't want foreigner, okay? Because I know there are, you know, like Filipinas here have reputation, you know. I mean, like not all, but there are some, and they are afraid. They're really afraid for me to be one of this some person who just get pregnant and then just going to the Philippines and just deliver the child, and the father will just like don't care at all, and they really don't want. And I really understand them, but sometimes, you know, like I don't know, you cannot control yourself. But I know in my heart that really he's a good person. He will respect me for sure, 100%. I don't know why, but I'm so feel secure. Even this is our first time to go out. So by that time, I was, you know, I was waiting in the dark alley. Yeah, I was waiting in the dark side of our building because I'm waiting for him, and I don't want my aunt to know that I will go somewhere. So I have big bag that time, big bag. I put one dress there for tomorrow because it was Thursday, so I will use that one dress, this one cute dress, beautiful dress, for Friday gala. So because every Friday we're going somewhere, something like this. So I was waiting for him, and then after a few minutes he arrived, and then when he arrived, he's so formal. Can you imagine? He's wearing long sleeve with, really, he's so formal, like he's going to proper date, and I'm just wearing tattered jeans. I feel so shy. And then actually we go to Dubai, and he told me that he will drive me to Abu Dhabi. And you know, from Dubai to Abu Dhabi, it will take around like 2 hours, almost 2 hours. So we go to the Japanese restaurant, and after Japanese restaurant, we go to Address Hotel in Dubai, near in Burj Khalifa, in the upper area. I don't know what floor it's I forget the name as well, but in the upper area of the Address Hotel. Okay. So in the upper area of the Address Hotel, there is one bar there. You can buy alcohol. So when we arrive the place, when we are in the elevator, and then their elevator, there is one person, one security guard there, and then this person asked me to change clothes because I'm wearing tattered and then long sleeve, right? It's like, because he's telling like there is a dress code. And really, that was so embarrassing. Can you imagine, in your first date, someone will ask you that you are not allowed because you are not wearing proper dress? He negotiated with that person, but really that person is just doing his job. I understand. So luckily, I brought with me this dress which I have in my bag, planning to use it next day. Okay, so I just told him like, okay, no problem, no, because he's telling to me, okay, let's go to Dubai Mall, because that Address Hotel is near in Dubai Mall, so we'll just like buy some clothes. And I told him like, okay, no need, because I brought one dress here with me, and I will just change. So that time I go to the toilet, and then I change my dress, and then when the guard saw me, like, oh, nice job, like, good, so they let me in. But can you imagine the awkwardness, the feeling which I have that time? It's really so awkward. Are you done? They allow me to go inside because I already in the proper dress code. And then over there we bought some martini, if I'm not mistaken, and it was really a good night. It's really a good night. I never experienced that one before, that a person really treat me like a queen. A person really care about me, and I experience a lot of new things when I'm with him. Okay, and it was really so beautiful, really so beautiful. So let's jump to the second question. Where did you go on your first date? Yeah, that's it, the Japanese restaurant. I forget the name. And then in the Address Hotel, that is the place where we went in our first date. The third question, this is the most common question that I received from family and friends. Question number 3. What adjustment did you make as you have different culture? What adjustment? Actually, to tell you honestly, I didn't adjust anything. But there are some etiquettes you really don't like. You know what is it? When you're eating, when your mouth is open. So when you're eating, you should chew it like this. You shouldn't open your mouth. Really, it makes him so annoyed, as in annoyed. Before, he don't like when he's watching me eating while my feet is like this. I don't know. I really don't know. I really love eating while putting my feet in the chair. Okay? He really don't like it before. But I told him, if you love me, you should accept it. But I respect about eating habit. Okay? And you shouldn't bark in front of one another. Oh no! Okay? He really don't like it. And what is? Bark and like chewing only. You should chew your food in closed mouth like this. Because we Filipinos are making like this, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Not all, but mostly.